by allowing me there to photograph it, they're making their own appeal to the outside world and to everyone's sense of right and wrong. I try my best to approach people with respect. I want them to see that I have respect for them and the situation they're in. I don't like to move too fast. I don't like to speak too loudly. I want to be very open in my approach. I want to feel open in my own heart towards them, and I want them to be aware of that. And people do sense it. They, with very few words, sometimes with no words at all.
Es gibt Kriegsfotografen, die offensichtlich den Horror dessen, was sie so lange gesehen und erlebt haben, den Horror, dem sie entkommen sind, nur dadurch ertragen können, dass sie entweder, das Klischee wäre Vietnam, mit den Soldaten anschließend in dieselben Bordells gehen, in dieselben Bars, denselben Whisky trinken. Es gibt andere, die darüber zynisch geworden sind. Jim ist eine bemerkenswert unzynische Person. Und das ist umso bemerkenswerter für mich, weil die meisten Menschen, die ich kenne, viel weniger Elend und Leid gesehen haben. Einsam deshalb, weil seine Erfahrung ihn selbst von seinen Kollegen trennt und von vielen anderen. Er ist ein anderer geworden durch das, was er 25 Jahre erlebt hat.
The most incomprehensible situation I've ever witnessed was Rwanda, where, I mean, we don't really know how many people died, an estimate of 500,000 to 1 million. They were killed with very primitive weapons, clubs and rocks and machetes, face to face. And I saw some massacre sites, and I just do not understand how people can do that to each other. What can inspire such fear and such hatred? It's beyond my understanding, really. It's very difficult to get over that. When the Hutu army and militia were finally defeated, hundreds of thousands of Hutus fled into nearby Tanzania or Zaire. A cholera epidemic swept through the refugee population in Goma, and tens of thousands of people were being wiped out in short order. It just swept through the camps, and I realized that many of the people I was photographing might have been the very ones who had committed the massacres that I had witnessed just a few weeks before. And it was like taking the express elevator to hell.
Aber während wir entweder über diesen Horror erzählten, um uns darüber klar zu werden, was wir da gesehen hatten. Ein wahres Inferno von Leichenbergen, von Sterbenden, von Spuckenden, von unendlich langen Schlangen vor den Sanitätszelten. Erzählte Jim so gut wie gar nichts. Jim sagte Hallo, Jim redete ein paar organisatorische Details und Jim sagte, ich gehe schlafen. Und während wir das Bier gebraucht haben, um uns zu erholen von dem, was wir am Tag gesehen hatten, hatte Jim, ich weiß es nicht mehr, ein Mineralwasser oder 2 getrunken, sich früh schlafen gelegt, um am nächsten Tage ganz für sich alleine wieder in aller Frühe loszuziehen.
I began to do documentary photographs of poverty, which is very widespread in Indonesia. There's terrible poverty. These are people who have jobs, raise families. It's very much a workers' neighborhood. And this is what they have found themselves in, along the railway tracks. These are not drug addicts or dropouts. They work, they're trying to raise their families. They came in from the countryside looking for a better life, and they simply can't afford normal housing. So they build shacks of abandoned wood and plastic where there's no rent. Selamat pagi.
Pagi, Mister.
Selamat pagi. Morning. While I was doing this report,